satisfied with life. I do not just get by, I thrive. What a minute.
The one commodity that is most valuable on this earth is time. Time to love, time to live. From the moment the human body is born, it begins dying. I don't think you quite caught that. Let me say it again. From the moment the human body is born, it begins dying. Some happen faster, some happen slower. Some of us help them have to go faster, and some of them prevent it from happening sooner than later. How many seconds, how many minutes do we waste every day doing things that are nowhere near the goals and aspirations and passions that we have inside? How many times do you go through the course of a day and realize, did I do anything I set out to do today? Write down those goals each and every day. No matter if it's 2 goals a day, if you can accomplish those, then you're doing more than just making it through the day. You are living and achieving your dream. Find time to better yourself. Read, explore, research. Live life. Do things you've never thought of doing before. That's what it's all about. When you're born, that's that date that they put on the left side of the tombstone. When you die, they put another date on the right side of the tombstone. But that dash in the middle is the most important thing on that tombstone. That is a line that throughout that entire time frame, you were able to impact and touch others' lives. You were able to leave your mark on this earth. You were able to build a legacy that nobody could change. You were able to have it to where people remember who you are no matter what. When you're living for that dash in the middle, you're going to remember your why. Your why you're here. Not the why did you do something. Your why, your reason for getting up in the morning, your reason for pushing yourself past the brink of exertion and giving up. Your reason for moving on and getting things done in life.
About to change, y'all, but good morning. Today is Thursday. I pray that y'all have a good day. If not, stop what you're doing, talk to somebody you can trust and know that things gonna get better. As you can see, I'm going to work. Oh Lord, this is the wrong exit, but yeah, as you can see, I'm on my way to work. I'm doing day shift, and I'm usually a night shift nurse. So I don't know how this is about to go. But if I don't like it, I'm just not going to go back in this day. So, yeah, I was like, let me try day shift because, I don't know, I just feel like nights, when I'm on nights, of course, like once I get home, I want to sleep for the rest of the day, and I'm missing out on my day. Versus day shift, I feel like when I was on day shift, one time, it was during a assignment, I liked how my body felt, and then the next day while I was off, I could still enjoy my day off. You see what I'm saying? And I could still do stuff when I get off, which is after 7 o'clock, but a lot of things don't be open after 7, and I'm so sorry that y'all could barely see me, but yeah, I can't put this light on you yet, but I'm almost to work anyway. So yeah, I wanted to give it a try. At first I was not nervous, but I guess I was second guessing myself because I'm like, whew, listen, I did days before, I liked the way I felt, but I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like how the managers be all up your butt and this and that. So I don't know, it doesn't hurt to try something. That's me squeaking. Oh, it might have been loud this whole time. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to defrost the window because y'all, it's 35 degrees outside. That is crazy. But me, honestly, I love the cold. I ain't gonna lie. And this probably gonna make me not feel like coming to work, because when it's cold, I just want to be inside and have like my little fireplace on or whatever like that, drinking my tea, my whatever, my little, I don't like coffee, but my hot cocoa. Anyway, yeah, so I'm on my way to work. I'm literally 3 minutes out. It's going on, that clock wrong, is it right? Oh, it's right. It is now 6:27, and I left my house at like, I think 6:10, something like that. I left the house. I did not want to get up, y'all. See, that's better, but it's so bright. We almost there, y'all. We almost there. But yeah, that be the hardest thing for me, is getting up. And I'm not gonna say I'm not a morning person, because once I'm up, I'm up. So now it's like I feel, now it's like I feel good, to be honest. I feel like I slept good last night. I went to bed at like around, I think I went to bed at like, I want to say 10 something, and I woke up at, well, the alarm went off at 5 o'clock. But I didn't get out of the bed until 5:30. So it's like, at first, of course, I don't want to get up, because the bed gonna always feel, see, this the thing, this how the devil is. The bed, I was hot like throughout the night, and then around the time that I had to wake up, it's like I had a feeling like, ooh, I just got comfortable. I bet you any money my alarm about to go off. And sure enough, the alarm went off, and I politely turned it off. We are currently here. It's 6:30 on the dot. I'm actually about to get down. I don't want to be late. I want to be early on time, because I've been to this hospital before, but of course, I was a night shift nurse, and then I was on contract, but now I'm not. So yeah, I'm about to get out of my car and I'm about to just make sure everything is okay with my badge and stuff. Sometimes when you go to the different facilities, your badge may not work, and I may need a loaner badge, but we'll see. But yeah, it's 6:32, so like I said, I don't want to be late, and I'm claiming it, Lord. Today will be a great day today, and we will have great teamwork. So yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all all about my day, so stay tuned. But let me get out the car, because I feel like talking to y'all a lot. But I just want to be on time, especially since today is technically my first day. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. I'm clocking in with y'all. It is 6:50. I am so sorry, y'all. It is 7:50 at night. Yeah, we left in the morning and it was nighttime, and now we leaving and it's nighttime. But anyway, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Today, oh baby, if I would have a day like today, that would not be bad at all. Like, I would probably always be that's a stretch. I wouldn't always be to work. But first of all, I went to a rehab unit. Let's just start there, because I was supposed to be on a med-surg unit, and then when I got there, he was like, oh, you going to rehab? And I said, oh, period. Let me walk off before he said, no, you going somewhere else, because they're good to do that. But I was on the rehab unit, y'all. Like, baby, I'm so serious. If my days will always be like this, I would go staff. I would go staff as a rehab nurse. Now I understand why you never find a job in rehab, because them people love their job. Like, me and a girl was saying that, because literally everybody called out on that unit. They were sick, or they probably was tired, I don't know, bored, I don't know, child. But everybody was like from different units and stuff, and me and the girl was talking, and we was like, oh, we will always come to this unit. Like, do you need us tomorrow? Because if they need me tomorrow, if they was to text me and be like, listen, do you want to go to rehab? I'll be like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Y'all, today was a good day, and you ain't gonna always have that in nursing, baby. Must be the truth, I'm telling you. But I still had 6 patients, not bad. And that's the thing about 6 patients. I'm used to having 6 patients. No, it's not pretty. No, it should not be normal to have 6 patients, because when you have 6 patients, guaranteed one of those 6 patients gonna just have a lot going on. And that's kind of what happened today. It wasn't really bad. Like, I could have, you know, I was able to maintain it and stuff like that. But I had 6 patients. All was pretty good. I had like 1 total patient, kind of. But what I like about rehab is I'm a night nurse. I don't be knowing what's going on during the day, for real. But I've never worked in rehab during the day. I've been floated to rehab during the night. Am I lying? No, I'm not lying. I was floated to rehab once during the night, and it's nighttime, people sleeping. But during the day, oh baby, your patients are going. For the most of the day, they were going. So the only thing was, when we got there, it was really hectic, and I didn't finish passing my morning meds until like, ooh, child, it had to be going on like 11 something. And I'm not used to that, because at nighttime, child, I'm probably done by like 9:30ish. But I'm like, I'm here all day. It is what it is. And it's not that I be rushing it. It's just, it's night. Like, on nights, you have less to do. So yeah, and why I feel like this person looking at me. Let me turn out my lights. That's so weird, because he pulling up still trying to look at me. But anyway, y'all, this man that made me forgot what I was saying. Come on, light. I was done passing meds at like 11 something, and then I wasn't really done. It was like constant, but it wasn't a bad constant, because you can have a bad constant like, all right, I just can't catch my breath, or all right, I just can't, like, I can't keep up with this one patient. Like, I can't finish doing things with this one patient because I gotta go to the next patient. But anyway, it was like a good constant. Like, basically, I was done passing morning meds, like my 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock meds at 11 something, and then it was time for like the 12 o'clock meds. And also, like, lunch came, so we had to pass that out. Then I had to give insulin, of course. So it was like that. And then like around I could put the light back on because he's not right there no more. But after that, after lunch, it kind of like slowed down a little bit, because they had to go back to therapy and stuff like that. And then it slowed down really like around 3-4 o'clock, I remember. But no, it slowed down around 2 something, because around 2 something I remember saying, good Lord have mercy, I'm gonna need a Foley catheter, because it was 2 something, y'all, and I was just not going pee. Yeah, I feel like at this point all nurses just need a Foley catheter. And then when you see the bag on each other, be like, hey dog, your bag full, you might want to empty that real quick. Most of us, we really don't get a chance to pee, and that's bad. Like, next I'm gonna need an IV bag of doggone antibiotics, okay, to help the UTI. But anyway, I'm not claiming that. I don't know, it couldn't get to that point. And sometimes I feel like I even have to remind myself, like, girl, go pee, because I feel like after a while you get used to holding your pee, literally, because you've been moving around. But anyway, it slowed down like around 2 something. I went and used the bathroom. It picked back up. It got a little hectic, because not hectic, but it got a little busy. Everybody wanted pain medicine, which is nothing bad. And then after that, it slowed down around like 2 to 4 was really like a nap time, because all of my patients, I went check on them, y'all, all of them knocked out except for 1. So 5 of my patients were knocked out. Therapy wore them out, for real. But they were knocked out sleeping, and then only 1 of my patients were up, but he was good. And then after that, 5 o'clock, it's time to get things back going. And then boom, 6 o'clock hit, 6:50, I'm giving report. I did have to wait for one of the nurses, which I didn't mind, because run that time up, yeah. But I didn't mind at all. And I always think to myself, anything could happen. Anything can happen. And when she did tell me they had like 2 bad wrecks in the area, so yeah, what she was gonna do about that? What I was gonna do about that? Nothing. All I could do is wait or leave report, but I wasn't doing nothing. So I'm like, girl, it's cool. Sometimes you do be in a rush, or you do have to get to places, but tonight I don't have anywhere to go, child. So I was like, that's fine, I understand. So yeah, I was giving report, well, to another nurse at like 6:50, and then I had to wait on her. So that's really the reason why I'm just not getting out. But today was a good day, and I always say this, Child, if I didn't have no rapid, if I didn't have a cold blue, today was a marvelous day, because it could have been worse. That's how I always think about my shifts. Like, yeah, it was busy, but at the end of the day, we had not us, but another floor had a cold blue. And I always think like, dang, that could have been me, but I really had a good day. I'm not even capping. Like, I wanted to ask them if they need another nurse for tomorrow, because 9 out of 10 times I'm gonna pick up a shift on tomorrow, and I really need to figure that out right now, because it's 8 o'clock and I need to decide if I'm going to work tomorrow, which I would rather just get it out the way and then have Saturday and Sunday off. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I ate my sandwich at like 11 something, child, at the desk, because I'm like, all right, I'm a little behind. Let me hurry up and gobble this sandwich down and then get back to my patients and then chart a little bit, which I don't even be caring about charting no more. I feel like when I was a new nurse, I used to be like, oh my God, I gotta get this charting done. But now it's like, I'm gonna get to it when I get to it, and that's just that. But yeah, child, today was a really good day, and I appreciate days like this, because child, days like this is hard to find. And once again, I was in rehab, and I'm not saying rehab is always easy, I'm not saying that, but if you went to rehab before, if you're a rehab nurse looking at this, you already know what I mean. I feel like staffing, I guess, is hard these days, because a lot of people don't want to go to work. I'm one of them, to be honest. Also, it's getting to the holidays. I think I mentioned that to y'all earlier. So people don't want to come to work. It's the holidays, baby. They enjoying their time at home. And then also people are getting sick, because it is getting to the colder months. Like today, right now, my temperature got 59. So of course, that's when people start getting sick. So that's when they start to have a lot of call-ins. But also, that's when they start to raise up the pay rates, baby, because they need people to come to work. Yeah. So I feel like this was the perfect time to start back going to work, because they will start needing people. And that's what the house supervisor was saying. She was like, it's getting to the colder months, so we need more people to, you know, we need to start getting more people, so that way we can have staff. So yeah, I think I will go to work tomorrow. Just wake up early, get it out the way, and then that way I'll have Saturday and Sunday off, because I do think I'm gonna go to work. No, I said I wasn't going to work Monday. I lied. So I might could have tomorrow off. What do I want to do? I told myself that I wouldn't put my days together and I'll split them, but I don't think it'll be bad, especially since today was a really good day. I'm not gonna lie to you. After I take my shower and eat, then I'm gonna see how I feel. But yeah, and all of my patients were so nice. Like, not one was just mean. They were all so nice. I'm like, rehab is a different world up here, because I feel like when I have 6 patients, one of those patients are very seldom, but one of those patients be like low-key mean or confused. Y'all, all my patients was alert and oriented times 4. I'm like, baby, you cannot beat this. Baby, God be looking over me for real. And I ain't saying when I have bad days, he not looking over me, because he still get me through those bad days at work. Yeah, and then one of my patients, he was so sweet, y'all. He reminded me of somebody off of Tarzan or something. I don't know, child. But he was so sweet. He was like, I need to tell you that you are really sweet and that you are appreciated. And I was like, thank you, baby. Because I'm not gonna cap, a lot of patients, they'll rather talk bad about you than good. And that's one of the things that he said as well. He was like, now that I think about it, I should have had a meeting in his room with all the managers and be like, do you hear what he's saying? Because he's telling the truth. He literally told me he feels like if he was to say something bad about me, like let's say for instance, Taylor wasn't a good nurse today, like she didn't do X, Y, and Z. He said he feels like the manager would literally come find me within 20 minutes, and I wanted to tell him, no, baby, 5. because honestly, she's sitting right there at the desk to tell me what I did wrong. But he said if it was something good, it would literally take days and weeks for the manager to be like, oh yeah, that patient in so-and-so's room said this good thing about you. And I was like, I like you. As a matter of fact, I love you because you're speaking the truth and you really appreciate nurses, because I feel like we don't always get that. And it feels good to be appreciated, for real. Brother man was speaking the truth, because I've had that happen before, okay? Like, managers, they be quick, because you know the patient always right. Even if they're wrong, the patient is always right. I've had that happen before where the patient said, oh, I did this and that. Manager come find you quick, baby. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know you was here. And which that didn't happen very often, but I just remember this one time. Or they'll call you on your day off. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, don't bother me nothing about work on my day off. Do not. Because do you want to be bothered? I guess so, since you're the manager, but that's not my problem, okay? I'm not the manager, I'm just staff. Was. And then when something good would happen, it'll be days later, oh yeah, the patient in, I don't know, 31 or whatever said this, that, and the third about you. Hey, ain't getting no cookies. That's it. So I'm sure as a manager, I've never been a manager. You know, a lot of them can be really nice and appreciative, and some of them just don't care. Like, I got some stories. Yeah, I could keep going on and on. Today was a really good day, so I appreciate that so much. And I feel like my voice getting a little raspy, so I don't think I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. I'm almost home. I'm probably about to cook. It never stops. It don't stop when you clock out, because then when you clock out from work, baby, you gotta clock into reality. It's currently 5:45 in the morning, and last night I scheduled a shift for today, and they called me to say they canceled it. I can barely see y'all. So now I'm up at 5:45 looking dumb and stupid. Cause I'm like, dang, well, really they called me at like 4:30, and my heart started going fast, cause I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong? I thought it was like one of my family members calling, but it was them. They called me and they texted me, and it was like, basically the facility canceled your shift. I'm like, that's fine. I asked, my bad, I'm hungry. But I asked them if they had anything else, and they said no. So I was like, cool. And I had my alarm set for 5 o'clock, thinking I was going to work today, but they didn't cancel my shift. So I feel like that's the only like con. Well, they have some cons to being PRN, but I feel like that's another con. Like, you can get canceled at any time, clearly, because they canceled me at 4:30 in the morning. I'm like, okay. But I tried going back to sleep, and I'm up, and it's 5:45. So I'm like, I might as well stay up, go to the gym, work out. I don't know what I'm about to do. I don't even know if I want to go to work tonight, because I feel like I like day shift. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna wait for that to cool off. But yeah. And you know what's the crazy part? I was kind of ready to go to work today, because I'm like, ooh, cool. Like, I'm gonna go to work and get my day, get my shift done, and then I'll be able to be off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Because after I took a shower, I was just like, wow, today was a really good day. Well, yesterday. So I was like, I could do this again. So that's why I booked the shift. But I'm like, maybe the Lord trying to tell me something. So, child, you can't be calling people at no 4-something in the morning. I really thought something had to happen. I don't like them kind of phone calls, 4-something in the morning. Because now I'm into deep sleep. And I was sleeping good too. And right now I don't even feel tired. I feel very like relaxed, and I ain't gonna say energized. That's going a little bit too far, but I feel relaxed. I feel like I slept good, and now I'm just up. If I decide to go to work tonight, I'll let y'all know. Button cock to the side, period. But good morning. Well, it's not good morning. Good evening. It's 1 o'clock. Today is Saturday. I was about to say Friday, but today is Saturday. Look how pretty it is outside. Ooh. But the last time I talked to y'all, I remember telling y'all how basically they had canceled on my shift or whatever like that, and child, I wasn't even mad at it. That was yesterday, yeah. So they canceled my shift yesterday. All I literally did was stay on the sofa and watched Pack the Silence, y'all. That series is so freaking good. So I finished the whole series, and that was it. I chilled, went get some yogurt. Yeah, it was a relaxing day. And then today I was gonna do like a whole reset day, and I was like, pause, you know what, I gotta work tonight, so I'm gonna still enjoy my day before work, because I do not sleep the whole day. Like if I have to work that a night shift, I don't sleep. I don't sleep the day away. And it's too pretty, y'all. That walk just now, that walk was so good. Like, even a guy, we was walking, and even a guy that passed us was like, today is a beautiful day, huh? I was like, yes, it is. Today is so pretty, and it's 70 degrees, like the perfect beautiful day. And I was like, dang, should I call in out? I don't know, but no, I'm not gonna call in. I'm gonna do my, I'm gonna do my little shift or whatever like that, because if you call in like within 24 hours, you do get penalized or whatever. But I'm not gonna call out. I'm gonna just do my one shift, and then tomorrow I said, if God says the same, I am going to church. So yeah, we're gonna see. Hopefully I don't have like I'm not having a bad night. I'm gonna have a good night tonight at work. And I said, I don't care. Like, I'm going to church tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully, even if I could get like a 30-40 minute nap in, I'll be good, because church start at 10 o'clock. And then, of course, since I'm working tonight, I get off at 7 in the morning. So, see, that's why but no, I don't want no excuses, because I don't think I even told y'all, but I actually joined a church on last Sunday, and child, God moved me, and I had them prayed about it. I was like, Lord, if this is my church home that you want me to be at, please just move me, because sometimes I be needing a little push. And I don't even know if I told y'all everything, but basically one of the deacons in church, she saw me crying, and she was like, even if you want me to walk with you for prayer, I'll walk with you. And I told her, yes, please walk with me. And I went up and joined church. So yeah, I don't want to just join church just to say like, yeah, I have a church home, I done joined a church. No, I want to be active in church and really go. And for me, it's like a different experience when I actually go to church versus when I look at it online, because I could just be like, yeah, after work, I'm gonna just look at church online. But I like going to church. But yeah, child, so I'm just relaxing right now. I said the only thing I'm gonna do today is wash clothes. That's it. As far as the reset, I could always reset, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could always wash dishes, do whatever on another day. But the clothes, oh baby, the clothes gotta get washed like on a Friday night, Saturday, or Sunday, because that's when it's free. And I ain't playing around with that. So I did start washing clothes on last night, and then I think I have like one more batch, and then that's it. I think I gotta get some clothes out the dryer right now. But yeah, so I'm just about to drink my smoothie, chill for a little minute, and then we actually supposed to go eat out. So yeah, I still want to enjoy my day, instead of just like, I don't know, basically just waiting for my shift to start, if that makes sense. Like, I probably should be sleeping right now, or even taking a nap, but I've never been that type of person. I used to do that. Like, I would force myself to literally take a nap before my shift, and then I just realized, like, I'm not that. I can't fall asleep. Once I'm up, I'm up. So I woke up at I think 9 something. Got dressed. We went for a walk, y'all. Thank you, Jesus. That walk was so amazing. I even did like little workouts, like squats and stuff on the stairs that they have. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. So yeah, I'm just washing clothes today. No reset. Enjoying my day, and then it'll be time for work. So I'm just about to drink my smoothie, and then we're supposed to go eat. So I'll probably bring y'all along with me today. But yeah, for right now, I'm just chilling, and then I'll look up some places and see what we want to eat. So I'll check in with y'all later.
Saying, baby, love it, just know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the coffee green. Talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just like you will. Come through and chill.
Good evening. It is going on 6:30, and I'm on my way to work. I'm like 9 or 8 minutes away. They got a little bit of traffic, not bad at all, but see, this is the thing about night shift. I feel like it gives me so much time to just be like, you know what? I don't feel like going tonight. Like, I really thought about canceling my shift multiple times. Versus in the morning, you literally get up, do what you gotta do, and you go. Like, you don't have no time to think about, like, dang, I should have canceled my shift. But I'm like, it's gonna be okay. Tonight gonna be a great night. I'm claiming that. And I'm not going back tomorrow. I know that for, if God said the same, I'm not going back to work tomorrow. I'm gonna just keep my day off, especially since I want to go to church. Church starts at 10 o'clock. And I don't really pay attention to what time it ends, but I don't want to be thinking in my head like, oh, you know, like, I gotta go back to work tonight. So, like, kind of staring at the clock the whole day. And then, let me tell you how I kind of, at first I was, y'all already know the routine about this sliding stuff, child. But at first I was thinking like, wow, I messed over myself. Because as I keep telling y'all, they canceled my shift on yesterday. And me, y'all, I was in the bathroom and I was like, all right, well, I need another shift this week, because I'm going out of town next week. Sorry that I'm smacking on this Jolly Rancher, but it is so good right now. I wanted at least 2 shifts this week, so that way, you know, we could really enjoy ourselves on our trip next week. So while I was in the bathroom, I just booked tonight's shift. Keep in mind, when I was coming from work, when it was Thursday night, I kept saying, oh, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna go back to work on tomorrow, which was Friday, or Saturday during the day. I had told y'all that, and I was like, I'm not working Saturday night. I don't care what nobody says, because in my mind I knew time had changed. So, well, time is changing tonight. So in the bathroom, I literally forgot all about that. I was like, well, they got a shift for Saturday night, so I'll just go. Y'all, about an hour after, I was like, wait a minute, you told yourself, girl, you would not go to work Saturday night for nothing, because time is changing tonight. So yeah, time changes tonight. So I'm gonna be to work for an extra hour. That means I'm gonna probably be in these people's facility for like 14 hours. Because don't ever think it's just a 12-hour shift. No, that's the thing about it. You might leave 8 o'clock, you might leave at 9 o'clock. It really just depends. And that's why I feel like nurses should get paid more. I don't care what nobody says. You're literally in a facility for 13 hours or 12 hours, I'm gonna say, since we like to say 12 hours plus. You never know what time you're gonna leave work. And that's why a lot of times I used to be a little risky and book like trips or flights like around 8 something, 9 o'clock. Well, not 8 something, but 9 o'clock in the morning. Child, that was when I first started nursing. I really used to take trips like 9 o'clock in the morning after I would take a shift, risking it. And I would find myself like, you know, feeling rushed. Like, dang, I cannot miss this flight for nothing and nobody. But how did I even get on that? Basically, God was watching over me because he always has the final say. Me saying I'm not going to work Saturday night for nobody. Oh, baby, he showed me. Because literally, or maybe that was the only shift they had left. And I was like, oh, you know, whatever, I'm going to just go. But I really had done forgot. Time changes tonight. But I looked at it on the brighter side. And I was like, huh, period. They canceled my shift Friday. Cool. After I booked this shift for tonight, they literally sent us a message saying we're gonna get a bonus. So I'm like, oh cool, like this works out for me. So baby, God be doing his big one. Little did I know I was gonna be working tonight, and I kept saying, no, I'm not coming to work tonight for nobody and no nothing. But here I am on my way to work on this Saturday night when time changes. So time goes back tonight, so I'm gonna be there for an extra hour, like I said, and then I'm gonna get paid an extra hour. And on top of that, we get a bonus for going to work tonight because a shortage. I just feel like pay us more, period. Because people be lying, these companies be lying, they be having the money, child. They be just trying to pocket the money and they don't want to pay the nurses. So that's why a lot of times it's a shortage in the hospitals. But anyway, I got a whole lot to say about that. But I'm almost there. I'm 3 minutes out. And I didn't want to be too late because I've been to this facility before when I was on an assignment. But this is my first time going there as PRN. So I'm like, well, I don't want to be late. Because I don't know where the house supervisor office is at. I never had to go to, or maybe I did, I can't remember. I think I did have to go to her office one time. I forgot for what, but I think I kind of remember where it is. But yeah, I just wanted to be on time because I know for me, baby, when the clock hits 7 o'clock, I'm looking like, okay, who getting these patients? Like, who do I give a report to? And I feel like every nurse is like that. Keep in mind, I'm not mean about it or anything like, well, who got my patients, this and that, because nurses can be like that. I done seen it before. Like, there's no need to be rude. But I just be looking, patiently waiting, like, okay, all right, who got these patients? I'm ready to get report. But I ate so good just now. I'm like, whew, this kind of good that I have to literally get up and go because I literally had time to just eat, throw on my clothes, and then head out the door. But I had like stuffed baked chicken. What I had stuffed baked chicken with mashed potatoes, broccolini, and then I had Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts were so good. They were so good. Everything was good. I ate everything except for the Brussels sprouts because I really didn't have time. But yeah, it was really good. So hopefully it don't make me sleepy. And I brought me another little sandwich and then like some pasta that we had made the other day. So I brought that with some baked chicken because, child, Big Mama be hungry, baby. And usually I don't even bring food to work, but I'm like, I need to stop starving myself because it's like I would get hungry right in the middle of the night. And I try not to eat, but I'm like, listen, I gotta help them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be in the bed next to them, child, if I pass out. See, this be the only thing here. Parking. There's somebody always behind you. Are you leaving, ma'am? No, she's not. Okay. What's today? Saturday? And the parking lot's still full? Okay. I feel like this is the hardest part. The hardest part is always just getting up and going. Once you get report, it's like, all right, I'm here now, you know. But the hardest part is I feel like getting dressed and leaving my house, and then in my mind, okay, you taking all day, come on now. But in my mind is like, am I going the right way, or are you? While I'm getting dressed, I'm just thinking to myself like, wow, I'm gonna literally be here for 12 hours. I feel like, I don't know, child. It's a lot to process. You're stuck in one place for 12 hours. And you gotta put life to the side. You gotta put life on the back burner because you're literally saving someone else's life. So, yeah, but I always try to think positive when I'm going on my shift. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be good. That's another thing about night shift. Looking at them is day shift. God forgive me, everybody be on crack, everybody be on cocaine. Not for real, but everybody be fast paced. Like walking into work, just have a lot of energy. I just looked at the workers just now, and it's like moving slow, cause it's like, Lord, it's nighttime, you tired, so you don't feel like coming to work. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like once 1 o'clock, oh, time going back, so I don't even want to look at the time tonight. I really don't. This is crazy, but like I said, God worked everything out for me. And then literally right when I booked this shift, they had a message saying we get a bonus. So yeah, I can't even be mad at that. But I'm claiming it. Tonight gonna be a great night, Lord. In Jesus' name, I pray we have a lot of teamwork and it's gonna be a good night. That's just that. So yeah, it's going on 6:41. I be wanting to take y'all. I want to take y'all in here so bad, but y'all HIPAA. And HIPAA ain't about to come behind me and say I done lost my license because I done worked too hard for this. So yeah, if I get a little break or something, I'll talk to y'all. But other than that, I'll see y'all in the morning. Yeah, I'll see y'all in 12, 13, 14 hours. Hopefully not. Hopefully, I'm claiming it. I'm gonna get out on time. I don't know what on time is, but I'm gonna get out at a decent time, I should say. And then I'm gonna be ready to go to church. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the morning. Clocking in, you feel me? Ooh, it is currently 8 o'clock. Time has changed. I've been to work for what? Almost 14 hours. Almost 14 hours literally I've been at the people facility. But last night wasn't a bad night. I always say if I don't have no cold blue or rapid, the night was a good night. It was busy, y'all. I literally had to take off my shoe because I'm like, child, it really feel like I've been walking on a what the devil meant for bad, God meant for good, because my camera literally died, per usual. But anywho, last night was a good night. It was just so constant and busy. The only time I literally sat down was to chart. That's it. But I'm not complaining because I could have had a gold blue. I'm not claiming that, but I could have had one. They had cold blues last night, y'all. They ain't had no rapids, but they had cold. What are you doing? They had cold blues. So I'm like, my people good. My people was really good. Everybody was walking. Well, 5, I had 6 once again, because you know, in nursing these days, 6 is the norm. And it's so crazy because me and a co-worker of mine, I never even met this lady before. This was my first time meeting her. Super nice. We had a conversation about how is it right? Like, why is that the norm for nurses to have 6 patients? I don't understand, because I feel like when you have 6 patients, you can't even give each patient your all because you're so busy like trying to task stuff. Child. Anywho, I had 5 walkie-talkies, which is so good because a lot of times I'll have 5 totals in one walkie-talkie. But I had 5 walkie-talkies, and the one patient that wasn't a walkie-talkie, she was still able to turn, like do for herself. It's just one side of her was paralyzed. But I was very proud of her, and I told her that because I feel like some of my patients, when they become paralyzed, and granted, I'm not judging them at all because I've never been put in their shoes. But you know, some of them, like, if they have that just that one side, it's like they'll kind of give up. They'll be sad, you know, which I totally understand. I get it. You know, I can't say I know how they feel, but I understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we just had a good conversation, and sorry, we had a great conversation, and basically she didn't want to give up on herself. Child, and it's foggy today, y'all. But what was I saying? And I look a mess. I really do. Like, child, that's crazy. I need to take these out. And I put this bun right here because in my mind, I'm like, it's gonna make me not fall asleep with it being right here. That's what I said. Anywho, oh, it was constant because one of my patients was on a heparin drip, and child, that PTT was looking horrible. So I was about to do his PTT every hour, but I was about to do his PTT every hour, but it came back down, it decreased. So I was able to restart his heparin. And yeah, it was constant. It was, and I really want to talk to y'all because I feel like y'all gonna keep me up, even though y'all ain't talking big, but y'all gonna kind of keep me up. But I probably should be, God probably trying to tell me, girl, pay attention to this road because it's real foggy outside. So I guess I'll finish the conversation when I get to the house. Baby. Anyway, it's later on. It's going on 2:44. And I literally woke up a little minute ago. I woke up like at 1:16. I remember the time, but I slept so good. All yesterday I was like, I'm going to church. I don't care what nobody say, I'm going to church. I didn't even make it, but God knew my heart. Well, I say I'm gonna watch the service later on, because I thought about it. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I literally fell asleep. I took my shower, I ate, because I even stopped to Whataburger, got me something to eat. I laid down, and then that was it. But I thought about it, and I was like, I don't want to just go to church just to say like, oh yeah, I made it to church. No, I want to actually go receive the message and understand it, because I feel like also with me being up for like what, because I didn't take a nap yesterday, so I was up all yesterday. I woke up at 10 o'clock, was up all yesterday, and then did a 14-hour shift basically. So I was like, well, I would rather just be up and alert than to just go sit in church just to say like, oh yeah, I made it to church, and I don't even know what the pastor's talking about. Probably falling asleep in church. So yeah, I'm gonna just watch the service later on my laptop. I'm sure it was a good service because but yeah, but last night, oh wait, staff and text me. Let's see what they talking about. Anywho, they texted about a bonus for tonight and tomorrow. See, that's what I be saying. Hospitals need nurses and don't be treating us right. And that's what me and a nurse was talking about. But anyway, last night that's what I was telling y'all. I had 6 patients. One of the 6 was just like, he was a good patient. I'm not gonna lie. He was a walkie-talkie, very sweet and polite, because I feel like if like if you're sticking a patient back to back to back, they would get aggravated. And I understand, because it's not like it feels good to get stuck. So he was really nice. I explained everything to him. He was very understanding. He was like, yeah, that's fine. And we had to keep sticking him because he was on a heparin drip. And it wasn't therapeutic. So yeah, but I really appreciate the patients who appreciate us and who are so nice, because he could have been mean, like, I'm tired of getting stuck in this and that. I didn't had that happen before, but he was super nice. And then this other patient, what was going on with him? All of them had like chest pain, or came to the hospital for chest pain, but the chest pain had been resolved, except for one. I had got to admit right at shift change, like literally, and I like that. At first I used to hate that, because it's like, Lord, I can't even get myself together. Like, you know, I could barely write down the meds for my patients and this and that. But I like it nowadays because it's like I'm not rushing at the end of the shift. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's say at the end of the shift, because they did that to all the nurses this morning. Everybody got to admit literally at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is prime time. Like, it's crunch time. That's when you're trying to finish up everything, but let alone when you're getting new admin, you have to restart everything. So I was like, you know what, thank you, Lord. I'm happy I got my admit literally right at shift change. I was like, but no, it was fine. She came with chest pain, and she was actually having chest pain like right when she got to the floor. She had been having chest pain for like the whole day. So they gave her some medicine, and sometimes it can be like trap gas. Or it could be different things, to be honest. But yeah, I had gave her some pain medicine, and she was fine after that. So that was a good thing. Like, her pain went from like a 10 to a 2. So that was really good. And she was very sweet as well. Then I had another patient with right-sided paralysis. Super sweet. That was my girl, I'm telling you. And then I had another patient, child. She just kept saying she was ready to go home. And I'm like, I understand it, because imagine being stuck in the hospital. You see everybody getting off, like your nurses coming and going, the doctors even coming and going, family members coming and going. They may stay with you, but you're the one in the hospital bed. So she was just ready to go home. And I'm like, girl, I understand, but you know, just keep being positive, doing what you're doing, because she was doing really good. Her chest pain was resolved, and the doctors even felt like it was more so indigestion than chest pain. So she probably going home today, to be honest. But yeah, she been ready since I got there. I was like, girl, I understand, I get it. We only had one tech. Yeah, each nurse had 6 patients. Well, I had 6 patients starting off, and then everybody else got an admit. So we all ended up with 6 patients, and everybody literally got their admit at 4 or 5 o'clock, which is aggravating sometimes, because sometimes the ED, I'm not gonna get, and we know what y'all be doing. But our different floors, sometimes they just hold the patient so that way they wouldn't get an admit. See what I'm saying? So they'll hold the patient until so they wouldn't get an admit, and then you almost off. So you literally transferring your patient at 4 or 5 o'clock, which you can technically still get an admit if it's already assigned to you. But 9 out of 10 times, you're not getting no new admit if you just now transferring your patient at 5 o'clock. I'm gonna say 5ish, because they gotta clean the room, do all this and that. So they know what they be doing. So yeah, most of the other patients came like at 4 or 5 o'clock, and it's kind of irritating, respectfully, because it's like, wow. I think it's because sometimes as a nurse you start thinking like, I ain't gonna get out of here on time, to be honest. But yeah, it didn't happen to me multiple times, and you just gotta push through it. Like, all right, the patient here now, so let me do what I gotta do for you. And then nursing is 24/8, so what I don't do, the next nurse gonna do. And I had to learn that the hard way. Yeah, so we only had one tech, and he was very nice. Listen, don't ever burn your bridges with techs, because When I tell you I feel like I've always had a good relationship with the techs, because I don't look at them as like they're under me. I guess I want to say I never look at it like that, because actually they're the one that's helping me even more. Because we could talk about the charge nurses if you want to get into that, but no, seriously though, the techs, they really are your help. Like, now sometimes they could have like rude ways and they probably tired you, child, I ain't gonna lie. But I feel like every facility I done been at, I done had like a good relationship with the techs, because I treat everybody the same, doctors included. Because just because you got that white coat on, do not talk to me disrespectfully. He was really nice. Like, some of the vitals that I was supposed to do, he actually did mine, and I just kept telling him thank you, like, because he didn't have to do that. He had the whole floor. So I think it was like, it had to be, I know it was over 36 patients for sure. The beginning of the shift, we had to get our own vitals. The middle of the shift, like 12 o'clock, because we, of course, you got to do, well, on certain floors, you got to do every 4 hours. Every 4 hours vitals. But at midnight, he did the even numbers and the nurses did the odd numbers, and then he did the kind of the same thing for 4 o'clock. Well, I got most of my vitals, and he only had to do like 2 of them, I think. Yeah, but he did like literally all of the AccuChecks. And when I saw how long the list was, because he sent it in a group message on the work phones, when I saw how many it was, I said, now you know, this is a shame. This is a shame, because I'm about to say this gracefully. Charge nurse was nowhere to be found. And me and another coworker noticed it, and we talked about it. And it's sad that sometimes charge nurses are just there just to, yeah, I'm the charge nurse. First of all, she didn't even introduce herself. I don't even know her name. I don't even know how to pronounce her name till right now. Like, never came to none of us, because we all sat like in a nursing station. Maybe she did it to the other nurses, because they had like, I think 7 or 8 nurses last night. But where I was, never introduced herself. Even like me and her was in the medication room at one point together. Never said, hey, how you doing? I'm such and such. I'm the charge nurse for tonight. If you need anything, let me know. That's it. That's all you gotta say. And now I feel like I could lean on my charge nurse. And I had to ask my co-worker who was the charge nurse for tonight. Little did I know it was her. I'm like, if you're a charge nurse watching this, do you feel like that's okay? Do you feel like as a nurse, you would want your charge nurse to do that? Like, at least introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Taylor. How are you? If you need anything, don't hesitate to let me know. And sometimes I do get charge nurses like that, where they're just so nice. There's one charge nurse I worked with recently. Every time, like, just was so nice. She would do my admin for me sometimes, like, just get everything in the room. Especially, it don't even matter how many patients we had, to be honest. It was just, she wasn't lazy, I'm sorry to say, but she was ready to help. Like, you need anything, you good, getting my admin done. I said, oh, period, because you don't get that everywhere, literally and clearly. But me and him talked about it last night, and he noticed it. Like, what a charge nurse said, she never asked us, hey, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Do you need anything? Never. Listen, at the charge nurse, oh baby, I saw her at the beginning of the shift. She texts me, hey, I need the telemetry papers done, please, and thank you. I have this admit, I have 5 other patients needing my help, and you worried about a paper. Like, that's what irritates me, for real. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't even trying to see, oh, let me see if my nurses tonight need help. You worrying about documentation. That documentation gonna get done. I don't even worry about that no more. Let me make sure my patients are good. Child, when documentation is done, it's done. Some managers, all they worried about is a score, or a percentage, so that way their unit can look good. But are you even trying to change your unit? Because I just feel like it's not even about patient care or nurse care at this point. They don't care about the nurses. And y'all, the information I got today, I can't even say it right now because of legal reasons. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I wasn't even at that facility. But a coworker of mine told me some events that happened, and let's just say some managers are sick in the mind, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, and sometimes I see it for myself where they don't care. As long as they have a body in the building to take care of those patients, or they don't care about the nurse. It was brought to the nurse's attention that for one of the units, they don't even want to have staff because they have a bonus and they don't want to use it all up. I don't know, but at one point he literally did like 2 of my other patients' vitals that he didn't even have to do. And so I did another one of my patients that I didn't have to do, because I'm like, he literally hadn't did all of my patients, and I'm like, wow, thank you so much. That's what you call teamwork, for real. Like, your night could be as shitty as ever, but if you have teamwork, like, your night's still not gonna be as bad, because ain't nothing worse than feeling alone in a hospital. Like, dang, I can't ask this nurse because she look mean. Damn, I can't ask that nurse because she literally talking to me in a rude manner. Oh, I can't ask the charge nurse because she nowhere to be found. It's so crazy how literally almost every shift that I go to now, me and the other nurse talking about how burnt out we feel, how we just don't feel like protected. We just don't feel like the manager, the director even have our back at all. It's all about them. It's all about how the unit looks. It's all about documentation. Like, besides that, because they need to start doing surveys on these charge nurses. I ain't gonna say all of them. Some of them just so lazy and inconsiderate, and just there just to say, yeah, I'm the charge nurse. My patients, I think, like, okay, if they're in this clean environment, I feel like they're gonna feel better, they gonna smell better. So literally, like, in the middle of the morning, early this morning, it had to be like 3-4 o'clock, he was like, I want to take a shower. And I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna get everything for you. And I feel like he felt better. Like, I feel like he looked even better, you know what I'm saying? Like, I changed his bed, just everything. In the middle of that, telemetry calling, the doctor trying to get in contact with you. Charge nurse want documentation, want paperwork. Like, I feel like it's just always something on the nurse. It's never like, oh, well, we doing this so that way it can be a little less work on the nurse. No, it's always, well, y'all ain't do this, so now we're making y'all do this. Excuse you. Baby, please give me a survey. Please. Where they went? Because I don't never see no surveys about the manager, the director, the hospital. I don't never see that. But, for the nurse, you're going to get a survey about that. Each patient. How was your nurse today? The manager walking in the room, it's like she looking for something bad, so that way she can just add on to the list of the many things that we have to do each and every shift. And that is why I really appreciate the patients who appreciate us. This shift I had all 6 patients just appreciative. You cannot find that. You cannot find that. It's very rare. It's very rare. It's a lot. It's a lot. And once again, every time I talk to a fellow coworker, they feel the same way. Now, you can't tell me it's just me. You can't tell me it's just them. You mean to tell me most of the nurses feel like this and y'all don't? It's because I feel like as nurses, we're not speaking up. We have to speak up. Are they going to keep running over us? They going to keep adding more stuff to the list for us to do? I could go on and on, child. I feel like even if I have like a talk with my friends, it's just like we can go on and on and on and on. How we feel burnt out. And it's sad. It's a sad case. But anyway, enough of that. It's going on 3:18. I got up, like I said, at 1:18. Today is kind of cloudy, but I feel like it's still a pretty day. I don't even know the temperature, but I do want to just go and get some fresh air. Maybe sit out you know, at the park or just something. Yeah, and maybe eat at the park, just something, because I don't want to stay cooped up in the house. Since I'ma possibly work tomorrow. I just called the staffing office and see if they have like a shift I could do on tomorrow. And tomorrow is Monday. So yeah, I don't want to stay in the house today. I want to just, you know, enjoy my day off. I was actually thinking about picking up tonight, and I said, I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to enjoy my one day off and then work tomorrow. Well, I have to check back with them to see like if it's confirmed, but I just want to enjoy my day today. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's 3:24. I'm about to freshen up. I took my shower, of course. I need to do something with my hair cuz yeah. But I don't think I want to take it out right now because that's going to be more time that I waste before like we go do something. So anyway, I'm about to get dressed, see what we doing, and then I'll clock back in with y'all whenever we do something. What's up? This gotta come out of my hair because I'm very nappy, but it's going on midnight. It's like, I don't even know. Yeah, it's going on midnight. Yeah. But we went eat to, I don't even know how to pronounce that name. It was like I don't know. Dos Litos? Something like that, but it was really good. It was like a Mexican spot or whatever like that. I didn't even eat my food, honestly. I got the quesadillas. I don't know. It's like I was hungry and then I wasn't, but that was good. And then after that, we went to Bay. That was really cute. It was like ice cream and stuff like that. That was really good. Was it? Yeah, it was. It was cute. Yeah, it was cute. But after that, I didn't think I was gonna fall asleep in the car, and I did. Like, whew. Yeah, I definitely fell asleep in the car. Look at my hair. This gotta come out tomorrow, but I don't know. I wanted to enjoy my day off today and not do nothing. But yeah, I just got up from a nap and it was so good. And I feel like when I lay down in that bed, I'm still going to sleep. Yeah, and then I'm supposed to work in the morning and the staffing office was closed. So I'm like, God, give me a sign. Should I wake up early or not? But I feel like I'm gonna wake up early either way and just either work out or go to work. But yeah, I had like low-key picked up like an orientation shift. And he was like, call back in 2 hours, I want to say. And I forgot. I really did. But yeah, the Mexican place was a vibe. It was good. The service was good. A valet was complimentary. I said, I like this. But yeah, I'm just sleepy, I ain't gonna lie. But I did enjoy my day off. I'm happy I didn't go to work tonight. Even though they was giving a bonus to go to work tonight, I still enjoy my day off. Oh, I'm about to sleep so good. So yeah, I'm about to go to bed, wake up early. And yeah, I kind of got a lot to do this week because I'm working, and then also I need to be getting ready for my trip. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm clocking out.
Last time I saw you in the street, that was strange. Guess there's nothing I could do. Man, it's true. Exes change, yeah. Hey, guess you changed for the better. I know you know how to make me jealous. I was never loyal, let you tell it, yo. But I'm ready to fix it if you ready, baby. So, yeah. So give me all of you in exchange for me. Just give me all of you in exchange for me. For me. For real, you got my soul.